Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today, me and T and Mitch are going to be taking you guys through our arm workout and teaching you guys how to get bigger arms. So, T, what would you say is one of the most important things when it comes to arms?
Okay, if you're gonna hit arms, you wanna come to the gym with long sleeves on, because if you don't have a pump, let's just look at.
See, you don't want to do what Mitch does and just come in here with a tank top on before you get a pump, because you know you just can't. Pump's essential to the appearance. But anyways, your arm is made up of 2/3 of your triceps. So I always like to start arm workouts with triceps, and close grip bench is usually what I go to because you can move the most weight and it recruits a lot of the long head, which is the biggest part of your triceps. A lot of people will just do biceps and expect their arms to grow a lot, but if you're going for overall mass, you want to be hammering your triceps. I say 2 to 3 times a week. Anything you got to put in.
Especially if you're lagging, like my triceps are lagging, and you have to hit them more, hit them extra when you have time and stuff, just if you want to really grow your bones. Exactly.
But at the same time, you don't want to not do biceps because it's very important as well to develop the peak of your arms. But we're gonna be taking you guys through the workout, giving you guys some pointers. So first set up close grip here. When you want to focus on is you want to go closer than normal. You don't want to go too close though, like this. So I like going like right at shoulder width, and you want to bring your elbows down and close to you, like you're kind of grinding your elbows on your lats. So that's basically the form, and then you're just pressing and contracting your triceps every time. So I'm gonna get in the first set. Alright guys, just wrapped up close grip, and now we're going to be getting into overhead dumbbell extensions. Now a lot of people like to switch up, go bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. I like to do them all at once, so I'll do all my tricep exercises, then I'll do all my bicep exercises, just to keep that pump the whole time, get the blood flowing, absolutely break down those muscles as much as you can. But right here, this is one of my favorite exercises to target the long head T. Yep, it's the biggest part of your triceps, so you really want to emphasize training that. Obviously, every exercise you do for triceps is going to target all 3 heads, but you can target one more than the other. So these are going to really stretch that long head and enhance the muscle growth from it, which will in turn bring you the most mass, since it is the biggest part of your arm. So we're going to be getting into that for about 5 sets of 8 to 12 here, going as heavy as we can while keeping the form pretty good, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. Alright guys, so on these, the really important part is to get a nice stretch. So what I like to do is go as low as you can without any discomfort, and then pause for a little bit, and then extend. I don't lock it out all the way because I don't want to destroy my elbows, and I like keeping constant tension. Oh shit. Cover up came off. Here comes the big guns. Alright guys, now we're moving on to flat bar pushdowns, and right here you really want to focus on leaving your elbows locked in place, and I focus on pushing my elbow through the front of my arm, and that helps me. But what these are going to do is going to work the lateral head, which is the outer part of the tricep right here, and it's really going to give you that horseshoe look that people like to go for. So I always throw these in every single tricep exercise as they really target the lateral head. So I'm going to get into this set. Oh! All right, guys, so we did 4 sets of push downs, actually 5 sets. And we're gonna be wrapping up triceps here with some overhead extensions like this with the rope. Now, when I do triceps, I like to hit I like to hit a lot of angles. So first I did pushing, then I did overhead like this to get the long head, and then push downs. And now we're gonna be going like this. This is gonna be more long head too. So we're really going for that long head on the majority of the exercises to really get that mass. So here you want to lock your elbows in place and just focus on forearm flexion. Really get a nice stretch and contraction on all these exercises.
I think I might get beat you. Nope.
All right, guys, we are done with triceps and we're gonna be getting into biceps.
I'm ready to go home.
Well, there's that kid for you. But anyways, I always start everything, like if I'm hitting biceps, shoulders, anything, I always start with a compound movement. So we're gonna be starting off with barbell curls. And just like on tricep push downs, you wanna keep your elbows locked in place and really focus on targeting the bicep, which when you lock your elbows in place, then you can actually do that, which a lot of people fail at doing. So form is very important when you're hitting your biceps. And you always wanna squeeze and focus on the eccentric, because that is when the blood is really flushed into the muscle. What do you got to say?
The biggest part about training arms is form. Like, people complain about their arms not getting bigger, and it's because they walk in here and they shrug weight. The biggest part is just focusing on form and the squeeze, and your arms are gonna get bigger.
All right, guys, now we're moving into preacher curls. We did a compound to start. Now we're doing more of an isolation. Preacher curls allow you to isolate it better. There's the word. Isolate the bicep completely because your elbows can't move. So we're doing 5 sets of this to really burn out the biceps. All right, guys, just finished up preacher curls. Now we're gonna be moving into hammer curls. And on hammer curls, I like to go pretty heavy. Well, I don't want to swing too much, but they let me use a lot more weight than normal curls. And they target the brachialis, which is underneath the biceps. So as you can imagine, as you build the brachialis, it will push the bicep towards the surface of your skin, making your biceps appear larger in arms. So I love to throw hammer curls in on every single workout when I'm hitting arms, and I'm gonna get into it. So when I do hammer curls, I like to put my hand at the top of the dumbbell. All right, guys, we're doing 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps on these as well. Elbows locked in place, really focusing on that contraction. Going pretty heavy. Alright guys, this is going to be the last exercise of today's arm workout. So make sure you guys give this a try And if you guys have any more questions about it, just leave them in the comments or DM me on Instagram or something. But anyways, all these tips, you have to be sure you're eating right as well. These are all gonna help you as long as you're eating enough. You got anything to say, T?
Not really.
Not really? All right, so yeah, destroy those arms, eat enough food, and you'll see results. This is gonna be the end of the video, guys. As always, if you like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.